it's Buff State, so it's the school for teachers.
I had always heard that Buffalo State is the place to go if you want to teach.
Everybody knows, you want to be a teacher, you want to be a good teacher, you come to Buff State.
There's over 12 programs in Western New York that have education programs, but what makes Buffalo State special is that we're a legacy. This special education department was one of the first in our country. It was also one of the largest in our country, and we're still known for having an excellent special education program.
Well, exceptional education is a different term to begin with. Most places that prepare teachers to work with exceptional individuals call their programs special education. But when you say special education to future teachers, and even to most laypersons, they think students with disabilities. But if you look at the field, exceptional education really deals with both ends of the normal curve. Not only students with disabilities who struggle, but also kids with exceptional gifts and talents.
Our department has a degree that is going to make students very marketable. Part of the reason is because you're going to walk out with 2 certifications. So you walk out of here with a special education certification, but also a general education certification.
And the district that ended up hiring me put me through about 4 months of interviews, which was standard procedure. And when I finally got to the final interview with the superintendent, he goes, well, you got all the special ed training, but you got this general education certification. What are you? And after 4 months of interviewing, I was a little bit tired, so I said, you know what, sir, I'm the complete package.
Buffalo State gets you into the classroom a lot earlier than most other colleges do.
You just don't sit like in your lecture hall and you learn about it, you actually go do it.
They get classroom experience right from the start. They're in the classrooms pretty much from their second semester on, right through student teaching. So they're constantly with real kids in real classrooms.
And I think that is extremely helpful, especially with people who may not know if teaching is for them. They're able to see that right away.
I feel very well prepared. Like, even though this is my first year teaching, I don't feel like I'm like lost.
Buffalo State offers a ton of diversity, and the different schools that you can go into and do your placements at.
It's sort of unique at Buffalo State because we have a very specific relationship with our schools and our school districts. We're constantly interacting and working with the teachers. They're constantly aware of what our students need to be successful in the classroom.
Buffalo State knows what it's doing, and the professors really prove that.
Now, like that I'm teaching right now, I can always go back and ask questions, and for the most part, they know all the answers.
Every single professor that I've had in my undergrad and graduate program here for exceptional ed has been fantastic.
Our faculty travel to conferences around the world, and we can always run into an expert in the field who has a tie to Buffalo State. We're well respected and we're sought after.
We are finding now that most of the jobs that are out there are now special education because we see an increase in that population in our schools.
And in fact, we have a lot of other states around the country who are even coming to recruit our students. So it's not just in Western New York, but actually nationwide, our students are highly sought after.
The first day at my first placement, the principal said, oh, you're special ed and you have a concentration in math. Well, I have a job for you. So that was the first day.
I think even when it comes to looking for a job, I'll be a little bit more marketable because they will see that I'm certified in both special ed and regular education. It's definitely a really great advantage of the program.
Buff State's great. Come. You'll be the best you can be.